Om Dayananda the Great, Part 4, Chapter 3. Dayananda as a philosopher. Dayananda as a philosopher was the only one without the second. His name will remain immortal and his position undisputed till the cosmic dissolution, pralaya, because he talked the very basis of philosophy. The basis of philosophy is the three eternal elements God, matter, and soul. And so, his philosophy straightway starts with these three eternal elements. He always says, if you properly understand the nature and attributes of these three eternals, no philosopher can entangle you in his clutches of wrong philosophy. He describes God, soul, and matter in the following manner: nature and attributes of God. God is Satchidananda, means existence absolute, knowledge absolute, and bliss absolute. He is bodiless, birthless, and deathless. He is all pervading and all supporting. He is omnipresent, omniscient, and omnipotent. He is the creator, sustainer, and dissolver of the universe. He is Nirakara, formless, and the creator of this universe. Nature and attributes of soul. The soul is possessed of finite knowledge. He is having desire, aversion, volition, pleasure, and pain. He comes in birth and death. He is enjoyer of the fruits of his actions. Nature and attributes of matter, that is Prakriti. Matter is inanimate. It is lifeless, thoughtless, and knowledgeless. It is a collection of sattva, raja, and tama. From the above statements, it is quite clear that these elements have different nature and different attributes, and as such they have separate existence. The soul is different from God, and God is different from the soul. The soul cannot become God under any circumstances whatsoever. Now, how we to believe the statement of Shankaracharya, who says that the soul is God and none other? It is an absurd solution, and as such it cannot be accepted. There is no room for monism, Advaitvada, in the Vedas. In the Vedas, we see Trinism, Traitvada, of God, soul, and matter. It was Dayananda who put forth this idea of the three eternals having different qualities for the first time in the history of the world after the age of Mahabharata. You have got to understand these three eternals to have comparative and critical knowledge of different philosophies of the world, and to come to the right conclusions about those philosophies which are shining in structure but shallow in substance. Thus, Dayananda very precisely and at the same time quite correctly opened the vast realms of philosophy in a basic form for the impartial thinkers to think upon. And this is the reason why Dayananda will always command greater respect than usual from all quarters of philosophy and from all students of philosophy also. Dayananda said, the world is fettered by the chain forged by superstitions and ignorance. I have come to snap asunder that chain and to set slaves at liberty. It is contrary to my mission to have people deprived of their freedom. Though I am born in Aryavarta, that is India, and live in it, yet just as I do not defend the falsehood of the faiths and religions of this country, but expose them fully, in like manner I deal with the religions of other countries. I treat the foreigners in the same way as my own countrymen, so far as the elevation of the human race is concerned. Therefore, the purpose of my life is the extirpation of evils, introduction of truth in thought, speech, and deed, the preservation of unity of religion, the expulsion of mutual enmity, the extension of friendly intercourse, and the advancement of public happiness by reciprocal subversions of the human family. May the grace of the Almighty God and the consent and cooperation of the learned soon spread these doctrines all over the world to facilitate everybody's endeavor in the advancement of virtue, wealth, legitimate pleasure, and salvation, so that peace, prosperity, and happiness may ever reign in the world. Continued.